Hello everybody, I am Funkus. I am playing a Pandarian Brewmaster in Mists of Pandaria, and I want to show you today Elegon Heroic from the point of view of a Brewmaster tank. I am going to play the video here and comment over it and hopefully show you some things that might get you adjusted to this fight if you're working on it or have it as a goal with your guild. So I'm going to start tanking Elegon here. This isn't going to be a full guide. I'm not going to talk about all the abilities or anything. But for this instance, Elegon must always be facing away from the raid because he does a breath attack. Of course, he's a dragon. He does a breath attack. No one should be standing in front of him except for the current tank. Now, we have two tanks for this fight. We have a Prot Warrior and myself, the Brewmaster Monk. I start taking Elegon. And then as soon as the Celestial Protector spawns in phase 1, I am the first one to pick up I'm the one to pick up the first ad. This ad phase can be a little confusing. So I'm going to do my best to break it down for you. You want to take the ad, and the ad must be on the inner circle. The inner circle is where my mouse is going. This is where the cursor, where the light green kind of circle is. On Heroic Elegon, this imaginary line is a barrier that players can walk through, but it incurs line of sight. It is a line of sight obstacle. That is very important for this ad. What you want to do is you want to keep the protector inside the inner circle until about 25%. You could even pull him out a little beforehand, but you want to aim for about 25%. His health will go down a lot. Your ranged DPS are going to help you kill it for at around 25%, and then you want to take the Celestial Protector outside to the outer circle. At this point, he must be DPS'd in the outer circle. So have your ranged DPS help you kill it in the outer circle as well, and try to get your healers to come in here and heal you while Total Annihilation is going off, while it's being cast. It's about a 3 to 4 second cast. It's a long time, but nobody can be in the outer circle with you in 10-man when this Total Annihilation goes off. This is a soak mechanic that as a tank, you should be able to soak. As you can see here, I get healed by my priest. I do Zen meditation to soak Total Annihilation. You do need some big cooldowns for that. Shield wall, Zen meditation reduces damage by 90%. You might even need another mechanic from your healer, whether it's pain suppression or something else, to be able to deal with that. I'm not going to go into 25 men for every instance of this, but I know for 25 men you need 3 people to soak that instead of 1 person. So be mindful of that. If you are using this video to help you get the visuals on Elegon and you're doing it on 25 men, you're going to need 3 people to soak that, or it will be a wipe. Now, because I was topped off, we didn't see one of the mechanics here from the Celestial Protector. Once the total annihilation ends and you take that damage, if you are below 80% health, you will be stunned, and you will take a damage over time effect until you are healed back up above 80%. Now, it's very important that you get healed above 80% as soon as possible, because my other tank is tanking Elegon right now, and his stacks, one of the mechanic is these stacks that you accumulate in the inner circle go up incrementally. His stacks are getting higher and higher now to a dangerous level. So if I'm stunned here for 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's going to put a lot of pressure on him to use defensives that he otherwise wants to use outside when he's soaking the next ad. So please be very mindful of that. This phase 1 can be a little tricky to get the hang of, to get the feeling for, to get your DPS, your range DPS right, and to make sure you're ready to go. Now, as a Brewmaster, if you're just sitting there waiting for the Total Annihilation to go off and you're not above 80% health, throw a couple healing spheres on yourself. Do anything you can to get above 80% health if you're not there, because you will take additional damage if you're below 80%, and you will be stunned until a healer pops outside of the outer circle, because they have to avoid the line of sight between the inner and outer circle, and they have to heal you up. So do your best to help your healers out, help yourself out, try to top yourself up before that happens. Okay, let's keep playing the video. So now the next ad is spawned. You can see it over there behind me. I take Elegon now, and my other DPS takes the next ad. At this point, we've gotten to the second phase. Elegon phases at 85% into phase 2. So it's up to you how you want to play this. It worked out for us to do this, to push into the next phase. But you might want to hold DPS before he phases, so you can get as much DPS as he's doing this draw power as possible. So now draw power goes out. And typically for us, we have 6 DPS. So we had 6, and there's 6 energy charges. So we had a DPS assigned to each energy charge. That's an easy assignment for us as a 10-man. The healers and the tanks do their best to help out whoever needs help. So my warlock in my guild needed help, so I went over to I'm helping him most of the time with his energy charge. The goal here is to get to about 6 stacks each time you kill an energy charge wave. Before it reaches the pylon, everybody has to kill theirs. The boss takes 10% more damage, but the waves start to get faster and faster moving towards those pylons. So the strategy here is get your 5 or 6 stacks, and then when that last energy charge wave is moving towards the pylons, just DPS the boss during that time. Don't worry about it. So that's something that you have to kind of work out. You have to feel out with your raid. I think 5 or 6 is totally doable. Let's see here. Now he has 4 stacks. You can see the debuff right here. This is, we're still DPSing energy charges here. He has 5 stacks. We still have 1 more to do. I'm helping out with a touch of death here. Touch of death, always a bonus for me. Use it as much as you can. And he is at 6 stacks now. But we are phasing into phase 3. Phase 3, the platform disappears, the floor is falling. What you want to do is you want to attack all of these energy conduits. So we split our 10-man raid up, 5 on each side, and then we started on from the back and then out towards the front of the room to the console where the fight begins. During this phase, you are going to have ads spawn, big blue puddles on the ground that you do want to avoid, and ads will be spawning from those puddles. I will show you what that looks like in a second. There you are. And there's Cosmic Sparks. Those are the ads. You can pick those up as a tank. These Cosmic Sparks move slowly though. And they hit very hard. So do your best to group them up. That's what you want to do here. You want to group them up. As you can see, my health is going down very quickly just on 3 or 4 ads. So get those grouped up as best as you can. And then what we did in this fight is we moved these Cosmic Sparks. Initially, we were trying to say to move them over to the console to group them up, but now they're somewhat grouped up. I almost die here. And then we move them over onto Elegon to stack. Once you're past phase 3, now phase 1 starts over again with these big ads. My other tank is picking up the first ad on this next phase 1. I will pick up the second ad on the next phase 1. I also moved a breath around before my off tank was ready. So be very, very mindful of that. That could have wiped us. Anyway, we survived. And now we are moving the ad back out just as you've seen with the other phase 1. It's the same thing as before. And you will see me again soak this with Zen meditation because I just love it. And I think it's broken. You cannot have a tank do ads multiple times in a row because you will get this debuff. If you see this debuff with this purple man, astral man here, that is a debuff that if you soak another total annihilation, you will die. You will die. There's no damage. You're dead. So that's why you need to alternate. If you have a Death Knight, they could possibly take that and use Anti-Magic Shell. So it's up to you how you want to do this. You really should only get 2 big adds in these phase 1s. Okay, so he has 7 of the debuffs now. We're going to end up getting another 6 waves through this phase. And we are at 12 now. We're going to go through phase 3 again, where we kill the energy conduits and stack up the energy sparks. We're doing our best to kill them, cosmic sparks, excuse me. We're doing our best to kill them as they come up before the platform comes back. And then you're in phase 4 Elegon. Lots of raid-wide damage. This is where we use Bloodlust. And we are just pulling everything, all these cosmic sparks to the middle. They can be CC'd. Use Leg Sweep. Use Shadow Fury. Use whatever you can to keep them from hitting your raid. You'll also should be sitting in some barriers. You'll be sitting in some anti-magic zones, smoke bomb, rallying cry, demo banner, right? Use what you have and use it sequentially to get through this area. And as you can see, we will get the kill here. We're burning it down. We've stacked our defensives nicely. And we have a mostly clean kill. Yeah. So there you go. That is Elegon 10-man heroic. I hope that was helpful for you. If you enjoy the content, if it's helpful for you, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I stream on Twitch and YouTube almost daily. So come hang out if you would like. My name is Funkus. I will see you there.